Hi and welcome to video number 1 in our KipwareCYC series, where we're going to take an in-depth look at our Cycletime estimating software. The two main components of the Cycletime estimating software is our databases, our machine database and our cutting parameter database. And one of the keys to accurate cycle-time estimating that we discovered after living on the shop floor for so many years is that the speeds and feeds used in the cycle-time estimate have to accurately represent what's going to happen on your shop floor. Using book knowledge or speeds and feeds that come from a machinist's handbook or come from some kind of speed and feed software, if they're not able to be reproduced on your shop floor, then your cycle time estimate is going to be inaccurate, and that's going to lead to inaccurate cost estimates. So taking a look at our two main components, our databases, we're going to take a look first at the machine database. And you can see from the machine database that we can accommodate milling, turning, live tool turning, saws, EDM and water jet machines, and if they don't fit into this classification, we can put them into a general classification. Basically what we're looking for in the databases are rapid rates, tool change times, max RPMs, max RPM for the live tool. This is just so that when we go in and do the calculation for the idle time, we have the accurate representation of the machine from the database. This information can be gathered from manuals that you might have for the machine, sales brochures, or even in today's day and age we can get this from the web. The second database is our cutting parameter database. And the way we use the cutting parameter database is giving you the option to put in more than one parameter for standard types of operations. So if I pull down a material in here, let's say 6061 aluminum, I look at rough milling, and you can see that we have 10 subcategories in here for the rough milling. So if I want to put carbide end mill, high-speed steel end mill, if I want to put a certain grade of carbide end mill, I have up to 10 subcategories that I could put under the rough milling. If I take a look at rough turning, right now we've got it broken down into carbide and high-speed steel, but you might want to put in a special grade of insert or a special geometry of an insert, and again you have up to 10 subcategories that you can use for that rough turning. So we cover most of the standard operations: drilling, tapping, reaming, threading, grooving. We've got some EDM water jet specifications that you can put in, and we also have two user-defined buttons. So the user-defined operations that might be specific to your shop or operations that we don't cover under the standard category. We also have a Soaring Database inside the cutting parameter database. So again, if I look at the aluminum, I can see that I can have up to 6 different subcategories for square and rectangular solid, round solid, and tubing, pipes, and structurals. And one of the questions that we get asked about the databases is it's very time consuming to put information into the database. And the way that works out best for our customers and the way that we recommend is to create the database as you're creating estimates. So today you have a job, 304 stainless, you're going to do some turning work on it. You grab the information for the turning machine, put it into the database, grab the cutting parameters for the operations that you're going to do to the part, put those into the database. Now you're getting the quote and estimate out the door, and you're still building the database as you go along. So next time you have an operation that requires 304 stainless, you've got some of those operations already built into the database. They're there for life, and then you can just kind of keep building the database as you're getting quotes out the door. In video number 2, we're going to start to actually create some cycle time estimates and for a particular part that we have, and so we'll see you in video number 2.